Don't blame me if I break you.
What is going on, my fairy fans? Today's fairy tale discussion we're going to be talking about what is the backstory of Acnologia. Like, why is this guy so evil? What happened in his past? It's like pretty much a theory of what I think could happen, and soon later, hopefully, they'll reveal the truth inside fairy tale chapters. Right now, inside of fairy tale manga chapter, we've seen a lot of moments of Acnologia, and I'm just wondering, like, yo, what could be his backstory? Why is this guy so evil? Or did something happen? Did he feel despair? Is the reason why he wants to kill every dragon? So I have two theories of why Acnologia is evil. So at the discussion, I'd like for you guys to share me your thoughts on this and what do you guys think about this discussion. So everybody, let's get right to my discussion. Alright, let's talk about my first theory. My first theory is that I just think that he's probably playing evil. Like, he has no remorse, nothing. He's just one of those characters inside the anime series who's really evil, and that he just wants to be known as the strongest man is the reason why he starts to kill every dragon slayer and every dragon out there, just so that he could be known as the king of the dragon, and he could pretty much one day take over this world. That's probably his main mission. It's the reason why Acnologia is so evil. Having said that, I believe that since Acnologia was naturally born evil, he had inside him that he feels he's the strongest dragon slayer out there, and that anyone who comes near him don't deserve to live, because he's the only one that deserves to live, and therefore he has killed a lot of dragons, including dragon slayers, just so that he could be known as the king of dragons. After all, when they say that Acnologia has bathed inside dragon's blood, they're not saying that to be exaggerated. They actually mean it. This guy killed countless of dragons to the point they gave him that title. Acnologia is one ruthless person, and he has no remorse of who he kills or what he does. All he cares about is for himself. Is the reason why I believe the first theory, Acnologia is just born evil. And there are countless of anime characters out there who are just corrupted from the mind, who are naturally born evil, so he could be one of them. Now, coming to my second theory. Now, this second theory requires a little storytelling, so my fairy fans, let's sit down and hear my story about the second theory. I believe what happened was Acnologia was actually an innocent boy. What I think happened was Acnologia's history is something like Zeref and Natsu. The way he's like Natsu is because when he was young, he was raised by a dragon, and therefore his dragon has abandoned him. His dragon one day just got up and left, and Acnologia couldn't find his dragon until he went to a random village, and they decided to take care of him since he's a young boy traveling, and he couldn't find his dragon. He was very sad. So while he was living inside a village, he was one innocent loving boy who loved his village and everyone in it. But then, I believe this boy felt despair is the reason why he became so evil. Let's talk about how his despair happened. My theory is that I believe one day when Acnologia was inside his village, he was sitting there, he was hanging out, and from out of nowhere he heard a lot of warring happening as everyone was panicking, and therefore that means dragons enter his village and they started killing countless of people. And when everything was over, when he came out, he saw that his entire village was pretty much killed. Everyone inside his village were killed by the dragons, and as he says his final goodbye, and he starts to cry and he leaves. And from there, I believe as Acnologia decided to journey off on his own, he soon realized that he saw his dragon that raised him was pretty much lying dead on the ground for who knows how long. And when he saw that his dragon died, that got to Acnologia even more, as he found out that another dragon came and killed his dragon. And therefore Acnologia felt really despair as he starts to cry, and once he leaves, that's when he meets his lover. As he got older, he probably tried to cherish life again, and then when that happened, I have a feeling that Acnologia found someone that he could fall in love with. Throughout his journey, he found someone that he loved, and he fell in love with her. Now, a lot of people are thinking this, that Anna Hartfilia could be the one who is Acnologia's lover, you know, and I actually think that could be the case too. So, just for argument's sake, let's just use her as an example of who he fell in love with, or it could be any other girl. But I have a feeling that when Acnologia fell in love with this girl, she actually managed to help him to not go through this pain alone. And therefore, those two were actually a great lover, just like Zeref and Mavis. I have a feeling Acnologia's his story is something very similar with Zeref. And back in Acnologia's time, there are some dragon slayers. You know, could be my theory. I have a feeling there were some dragon slayers. So what happened was, one day when Acnologia came to visit his lover, he saw that a group of dragon slayers, they came and they were actually cold-hearted people. Since they're cold-hearted, they have no remorse of who they killed. They decided to come and play around with his lover, and when she refused to play with him, when she tried to run away, and they actually end up killing Acnologia's lover in front of him as they beat up Acnologia. And when Acnologia saw that the love of his life was dead right in front of him, Acnologia couldn't take it no more. That's when he finally released his anger, and therefore he managed to kill those dragon slayers out there. As he says his final goodbye to his girl, and he makes a vow to extinguish, or you could say eradicate, all dragon slayers, including dragons. And that's how Acnologia changed and became a different man, because he lost his dragon, he lost his village, and he lost his lovers, all by the hands of a dragon, including dragon slayers. And knowing that, Acnologia couldn't take it no more, as that anger helped him transform into a dragon, and therefore he has the ability to go to a dragon or to a human form. As we've seen inside the manga, he has the ability to do that, and therefore he made a vow to kill every dragons out there that come his path because they made him felt despair. This is my second theory of why Acnologia could be so evil, and I honestly believe this could probably work out, because if it's gonna be the first theory, then that's very anticlimactic. Like, come on, he's born evil, that's why he just smash him out and decided to make evil. No, I want it to be a backstory of why he's evil, and I believe this theory sounds actually a pretty good theory, where he was a young innocent boy, something like Natsu, his dragon left him, his village died by the hands of a dragon, his dragon died by the hands of a dragon, and his lover died by the hands of a dragon slayer, and therefore he wants to kill every dragon that comes his path. This is what I believe of my theory. Let me know in the comment section below what do you guys think about this theory, and what do you guys think could be the reason why Acnologia is so evil, and what do you guys think is his backstory. My theory is what I just told right now, and I believe this could be actually a better theory compared to him being just born naturally evil. Because my first theory, a lot of creators decided to make the character be like that he's naturally evil, but I want something to happen. Something where we feel sorry for Acnologia, saying, oh poor guy, he went through so much despair. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you guys think about my theory? If there's anything you guys like about this video I have to talk about, please drop me a like. That would be amazing. If you enjoy my guild by subscribing, please do so. I'll greatly appreciate it. I'm GokuT23. Have an insane day, my fairy fans.
It's over. Die, Amaterasu.
Bolt weapon deployed! No blood! You'll never interfere with us again, do you understand?
If you really want to fly, I can help you out. Crushing evil, spreading truth. Empyrean!
Now you're the one who sounds like she's afraid. How dare you?
Throw her out! Right now!
Damn you. You don't have nearly enough power to ever make that happen. Bankai.
No one who's seen this armor has lived to talk about it!